right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being a great example to his younger brothers, and peace and blessings, salutations, hopefully they got there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to hopefully the believers, the listeners, that have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. And what I wanted to get into today, all right, was dealing with, you know, how we have the victory, all right, over this devil, man, over this beast system. All right, the elect have the victory. This man, all right, is set up for failure. He's set up to lose, man. All right, because when you go into it, like what this man is doing, you know, like yesterday I got a strike, my second strike on GMS Give and Go, you know, so I'm be down on that channel for 2 weeks, you know, but I still got, you know, other channels I can upload to. You know, I've been keeping active, you know, because I remember last time when he started to attack, you know, my pages, you know, he kind of broke me down to my brake pad, you know, but in the spirit, you know, I've been knowing, you know, it's gonna come, so I was a little more prepared for this one. So it is what it is, man. You know, because at the end of the day, that's all he can do is be petty, because he has no victory written, you know. So all he can do, you know, is be petty. And at the end of the day, you know, long as a brother or two or a sister or two, you know, is edified by, you know, these lessons, you know, it's all that matters. You know, we here for the sake of the elect. You know, we're not here to be, you know, super famous or super popular, you know, or none of those things. We're here to edify the elect and build up the elect, you know. So at the end of the day, this man is set up for failure, man. Like the scriptures say, you know, how he was set in slippery places, man, you know, which means he was set to fall. When you go to Psalm, the 73rd chapter, this man was set up to fall, you know. So everything that he's doing, like, you know, when you're falling, what do you try to do? Your arms are flailing, you know, all over the place. You know, you trying to move in the direction that you're falling, you know, to prevent the fall. But eventually you still fall. And that's all Esau doing. Like when he does these strikes, you know, does these petty things, you know, he's flailing his arms, you know, trying to move in the direction that he's falling, you know, to regain balance. But he's set to fall. He done. You know, it's written. That's why when you read Matthew 16 and Matthew 16 and 19, and it says, let's start at 18. This is the point. This is Matthew 16 and 18. And I say unto thee that thou art Peter, all right, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail. Yeah, and the gates of hell, all right, shall not prevail against the church. And the true church is the body of Yahweh Shah, the true followers, all right, and believers and doers of Yahweh Shah. You see, that's the church, you know, the body of people that truly believe, all right, in Yahweh Shah, all right, and follow the standard of Yahweh Shah, you know. The prophet sent down to teach, that passes out his own heart, you know, and the believers that are believers of their word and followers of their word, that's the body of Yahweh Shah, that's the church. He said, the gates of hell, all right, will not prevail. Now, what are the gates of hell, man? All right, because Esau, Edom is hell, because hell, you know, goes into a condition, all right, and who's creating these hellish conditions on the earth, man? You know, Esau, Edom. Who's the oppressor? Who's the one that causes confusion and taking away peace from the earth, man? It's Esau, Edom. You know? And the gates go into your leadership, because in the ancient world, you know, like now, you know, I can leave right here in Jackson. I can ride through Memphis, you know, ride up through St. Louis. I can just travel freely, you know, through these interstates, you know, and go into these cities. But in the ancient world, these cities were fortified, you know, with major walls. And in the walls, they had areas where the leadership of the city would sit. And when someone would come in the city, all right, they will get they would get questioned by the leadership. They would have to state their business and, what name they come in and, what house they come from and, what's their business to come in the city. You see? And the leaders would sit at the gates, and kind of scan everything that was coming in, So the gates of hell, the leadership, all right, of the people that's causing hell on earth, Esau, Edom, is not going to prevail. And this is speaking of the elites, on down to their upper minions, all right, that do their bidding, they not going to prevail. So yeah, he can be petty, and do strikes and, like the guy Ozone was found out, now he had fringes on. First he was a Black Panther, but now he got fringes on, and then he calls himself the son of Yah. So all these little tactics, again, vocal, jump on it and, do a response and, make it seem if we all have a motive to shoot cops, all these petty things that he's doing, but he has no victory written. He still set up the fall. We talked about, the house of the wicked and the overthrow, which that was the video that got me a strike. That's the video. It got me a strike on GMS Give and Go, and they removed it. But then they removed it from GMS Kingdom Mining, but they didn't give me a strike, man. Because GMS Give and Go, was on its way to 1,100 subscribers, which, with 1,100, that means you can just go live straight off YouTube, So, come on, man. We know the tactics of the devil. We know how this guy get out. But it is what it is, man. So, at the end of the day, all right, we're gonna continue to push this word, man, till this man is out of here, man. We're chanting this place down, all right? And as he's slipping, we are being fortified. We are being built up, That's why when you go to, let's get that in, First Corinthians 15. All right, and you go down to the 57th verse. This is the mindset that we should be in. All right, and it says, it's on 1 Corinthians 15:57. It said, but thanks be to, all right, thanks be to the Most High, which giveth us the victory through our Lord Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. So we have already prevailed against this guy. All it is now is just a thing of enduring, keeping the faith. And we got this man spiritual on the ropes, man, and we not gonna let up. This the time to get in that mode of finishing this guy, man. And we're going to finish this guy through Yahweh Shai. All right? So, now, all we have to do is just keep preaching and watching this man fall, man. And he's attempting to stay up as he falls, man. And then they're going to show you how hypocritical Esau is. Now, the video I did about the house of the wicked, responding to that, the Edomite preacher who was going in on Biden them, and they gonna say, that I was bullying, and show you how hypocritical he is. How the hell can I be a bully by putting a video out? But here it is, when the nation says, they don't want to sell their oil for $1, you airstrike the shit out of them, man. When Iraq took his oil off the world trade for $1, what happened, man? He bombed them to hell and back. When Libya, all right, came up with a new currency for their gold, which that currency was projected, to pretty much destroy the dollar. And what happened, man? You bombed them to hell and back. And then Gaddafi, his crazy ass, he disarmed himself, you know, and you people, and you had a field day with that guy. You know? You turned Libya, all right, a prospering nation, you know, into a you took them back to the Stone Ages, as they say, man. You know, with airstrikes, man. But we bullies for on YouTube putting a video up. Here it is. You know, niggas got a whole album. Done kill everybody on earth. You know, well, done kill every nigga on earth. You know, in his album, done poisoned the whole neighborhood and committed all type of adultery. You know, but we put up a video and we a problem, man. But you know, we in the devil's kingdom, so you know we don't expect this man to be fair. You know, and we ain't pouting about the strike. We just gonna keep pushing, man. You know, we need to make 10 more challenges. We'll make 10 more challenges, man. But at the end of the day, you through, you done, man. You know, and I know y'all listening. Y'all done. You know. So that's the point, Lord will you brothers and you few sisters edified. Till next time I say shalom.